everybody, it's Christine, the Haunt Girl, and today I am talking about A Haunting in Apex by Whole Brain Escape. I would like to thank Whole Brain Escape for sending me a preview copy of this game. They have a Kickstarter up right now, which has already been fully funded, so make sure you jump on board with the rest of the folks to get this game when it is out. I was like, oh my goodness, look at all these puzzles when I opened this game. And then there were more. There's like so many puzzles. I really enjoyed the type of puzzles that are in this game. As you can see, the pieces and the props are really well done, and this is just the preview version, so I imagine once it's funded, they are going to do some other things, possibly with the contents of the box. But from what I was told, the puzzles will stay the same. But I thought that the quality was really well done for a lot of the props anyway, and I really liked the puzzles. So I liked the layout as well, and the way that they do their solutions and hint system. So if you solve your puzzle, you go to this book and you make sure to look at the thing you solved and see if it is the correct code to the code on the puzzle. And if it is, then you know you've matched, you know you're correct. And if not, then it doesn't give you the answer, so you can go back and you can then solve the puzzle again, make sure you're correct, check it, that sort of thing. So it works out really well. Also, it isn't necessarily linear, so you can work on the first half of the puzzles as a group, and they recommend 1 to 4 on this game, like people. So if you're working by yourself, great, you'll probably do it linear. But if you're working with a group, then some of you can work on some of the puzzles, and like I did, and my husband worked on some of the other puzzles, and then we worked together moving forward. So it's a really cool format on the game, and the puzzles were not too difficult that you're like pulling your hair out, but definitely not simple. And several of them were a little multi-step, I guess. So I really enjoyed them. There were a couple twists on some puzzles I'd seen before, but they did them in a slightly different way, which threw me. And then I was like, wait a minute, I don't know the answer to this. And then I had to go back and like solve more. And oh yeah, okay, now I see. So I enjoyed that as well. As someone who's played a lot of box games, a lot of in-person live escape rooms, virtual games, there's, you know, a lot of puzzles that I've seen before. And they, specifically one that I can think of off the top of my head where I was like, oh, sneaky. So I quite liked that. I thought that was really fun. The story is there's a ghost, and the ghost society is coming in, and you are the determinant of whether or not they succeed. So if you can succeed, then they succeed in finding out what is the truth. There's a story. The puzzles go along with that, which is great. It's coherent, it makes sense, everything seems to be pretty logical. I did get stumped once with the hint system in the box. I was able to check on something, but it wasn't the hint that I specifically needed, so I was a little stuck for a minute. Another thing I really liked is there are QR codes for you to hear audio clues, but if you don't want to or can't, they also had them typed out. So that was quite nice for accessibility purposes. Just overall, I think it's very well done. It's fun, and I hope you will go check out their Kickstarter down in the description below. Thanks for watching. I hope you like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, and check out my blog, thehauntgirl.com.